Welcome back for another Minnesota geological example. This time we're looking at a fault. One of the more interesting features of the Red Wing area is the Red Wing Fault. This is probably the most visible fault in Minnesota. It's exposed on the north side of Barn Bluff, so it is supposedly visible from downtown Red Wing. But with all the buildings and trees, it is remarkably hard to get a good view of it. Here is a Google Earth view looking at the north side of the bluff and showing the approximate location of the fault. It's pretty apparent since the buff-colored Jordan sandstone is dropped down next to the green Franconia formation. There's probably about 125 feet of displacement here, and because the hanging wall has moved down, this is a normal fault, although it is a very steeply dipping fault, nearly vertical. Here's a view of the west side of Barn Bluff where you can see that the Franconia has been tilted a bit and runs up against the Jordan. So the fault runs right along the side of Barn Bluff. Here is a geological map that shows the extent of the fault. It doesn't seem to go too far. I had, of course, seen the rocks of Barn Bluff many times. I've climbed Barn Bluff. I've viewed them from Memorial Park, which is over here. But I had never put my hand right on the fault. I wanted to see this thing right up close. I tried to take the direct approach. The fault's right over here. And I tried to cross the highway and look at it here. But there were a lot of construction workers around the first day. I didn't want to attract any attention since climbing the steep bluff side here is sort of discouraged. So I figured to come at it from the top. So I hiked all the way from over here all the way up Barn Bluff and over the top and tried to climb down to it on this side. Too steep. Couldn't make it down there. So then I tried coming at it from the riverside. I tried hiking around this way, and again, it got too steep and too rough. I couldn't make it around. So after extricating myself from there, I decided to try again the next day. But on the weekend, the construction workers were gone. So I was able to sneak across the highway right over here and climb up to the fault. I made it. I'm up here on the fault. I can see the green sand on this side and the Jordan sandstone on the other side. So I'm standing right on the fault and my boots are full of sand. So here is an image of the Franconia on the right and the Jordan sandstone on the left. This has been a Minnesota geological example of a fault. Thanks for listening.